Baby, are you home? There you are. Well, hello to you too. What's going on? You look like you're up to something, and you've been messaging me every 2 minutes to ask me when I'll be home. No, I don't mind, silly. It's normally the other way around. I like it. Oh, I'm following you. Okay. Lead the way. No way. We so rarely use a fireplace. Oh, you've made it so warm and toasty in here. Yes, I absolutely love it. And what is this? It's like a little nest. Well, not little, that's for sure. I could probably disappear into that pile of blankets and pillows as if I were in quicksand. You won't let me? Or, you know, we could both disappear. I don't mind getting lost with you. What are you looking for? This just keeps getting better and better. You know I love this hoodie so much. And it smells just like you. Yeah, it's a mixture of your scent and that just washed smell. Oh, I'm most certainly joining you. Budge up. I honestly feel like I could melt right now. This is so perfect. You've been talking about this for a few weeks, especially with the weather getting colder and now with the snow. But what made you think of it today? Yeah, I did mention it was pretty cold this morning. Honestly, I feel like today was the coldest day of the year. Yeah, I froze my butt off whenever I had to go outside. The fire is to specifically warm up my butt. How very considerate of you. How can my butt and I ever repay you? Oh, considerate. Is that what I think it is? You were wondering when I was going to notice? I'm surprised I didn't see it straight away. It looks like all the marshmallows have melted along the top. Oh, they look so yummy. I'm guessing it's hot chocolate? Yeah, they would be a little weird with tea. Hey, I'm not one to judge, if that floats your boat, but as the only honorary tea expert present, I would have to reprimand you for such outrageous actions. I had a funny feeling you'd like the sound of that. Thank you for making hot chocolate. Is it cool enough to drink yet, do you think? Okay, I can wait a little bit longer, but just a little bit. I forgot how pretty the fireplace looked, up and running. You'll have to show me how you do it. It's not just your job to do it. By all means, I love coming home to this, but I want to know too. Well, what if I'm lost in the woods one day and I need to know how to build a fire? For survival purposes. True, but that just means you have to show me how to do it both ways then. One is the fireplace, and the other is out in the wilderness. What will I do for you in return? Oh, I didn't know it was like that. Well, you teach me that, and I will let you cuddle up with me in these furs. Uh-huh. Let you. Do we have a deal? Perfect. I don't know what it is about fire that brings out a primitiveness. What do you mean speak for yourself? Look at you playing protector and provider. Absolutely. You got the fire started. You gave me your most prized and warm hoodie. Made me a nest of blankets and provided hot food too. Yes, I'm counting the marshmallows as food. Not your best work, but it'll do. I'm just kidding, my love. Everything is just perfect. Yeah. I was just saying about how fire taps into this primal part of our brains. It would have seemed like magic to them at the time. I guess it is a little magical, even now. I'll give you that. Can you imagine all those years ago? They would be huddled around a fire to enjoy its warmth and the safety it brought with it against wild animals and their surroundings. How many couples would be tucked up all cozy in the firelight under the stars at night? Oh no, I'm pretty glad we have a roof over us tonight. As much as I love the stars, I don't think we should risk hypothermia to see a few of them. I've spent many winter nights freezing my butt off just to photograph the Milky Way. Oh, they are beautiful, don't get me wrong, but the stars that you can capture in the summer are sublime. But that was about half a world away, nearer to the equator, which always helps when not wanting to freeze. Yeah, I would do that here with you. If we dress the part, I'm up for some late night expeditions. I have one condition though. You can't fall asleep. Yeah, I have the tendency to get completely absorbed once I start and time just flies. But I want you to distract me so that I can make the night last longer. Funny, I never thought I'd be the one to putting you up to distracting me. Yeah, it'll be a fun sight to see. That's for sure. Look at how the flames dance. Do you ever feel like you see shapes in them? Rarely. Were you hoping I would say often, so that you could capture me as a witch? You would never? I think you'd enjoy that. I'm just curious what you would do if I was a witch. You're right, we would definitely have more fun. Not to say we don't have fun now, but the possibilities that would open up to us. I don't see anything familiar in the flames. I feel like they move too fast. And not to mention, I can't look for too long. It kinda hurts my eyes. Okay, I won't look. Your hands feel so nice and cool on my eyes. I do wonder, though, about the people who claim to foresee things in the fire. If they made it up entirely, or if they could actually make things out in the flames. Well, we all see the world differently. We don't see colours exactly the same as one another, and if you take Van Gogh, for example, I wonder how he saw the world, to then interpret it into his paintings like that. Can I have my eyes back now? Yes, they are where I left them, but your hands seem to still be covering them. There you are. I was wondering where you'd gone. You should know better by now. Once I start talking, there's no knowing where we'll be swept off to. Sweep away? careful what you wish for now. You might just get it. Wait, was the fire just a distraction? What do you really have in mind for today? You've been trying to lure me home all day. Oh, I'm glad I'm home. Can we put the world on pause for a while? Yeah, let's forget about everything and everyone else. Sound good? Hmm. How cool would it be if you could control fire? What? Where's my mind at? It's pretty far away at this point. Not from you, silly. You should know me by now. Oh, you do? So very well. I thought so. Fire would be so cool, right? Okay, so I have a question for you. Which of the 4 elements would you want to control? Yeah, you can only choose one. Air would be a good one. You could fly anywhere you wanted to, but flying would be cold. And the clouds would be wet to fly through. I wouldn't mind. I love the rain no matter where it is, up above or down below. Can you imagine, though, to avoid getting completely drenched, flying about in a bright yellow raincoat? That would look ridiculous. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? Nope, it's the high-vis anorak. Earth would be a fun one too, but I feel like that would be the most dangerous. Yeah, more than fire, I think. Well, because you might move the earth and rocks, but you don't know what else you're disturbing in the process. Exactly. You'd cause avalanches and sinkholes, and if you move enough, earthquakes. There is one way around that, though. We'd have to steal some magic from the Dresden files. Yeah, there's a term for it. What was it? I know, intellectus. But let's be honest, who could imagine the entirety of the earth and completely understand it without going a teeny tiny bit insane? If I could have those two things in tandem, then I might be sorely tempted to choose Earth. Just tempted. Well, for me it's always been between fire and water. I can't choose between the two of them. I want them both. You can't force me to choose. Okay. So fire is crazy destructive, and that can backfire on you. Well, say even if the fire doesn't burn you, it will still use up all the oxygen available in the area. So if you're in an enclosed space, it's game over. Well, water can be destructive too, but without as many dangers as fire. And come on, there's water almost everywhere. Not to mention, I would love to explore the oceans. Oh, honey, I would jump into the abyss in a heartbeat. That kind of feeling has a name for it. The call of the void. What about the deep sea monsters? That's what I'd be going to find. In before they find me. Won't you come along? Spoil sport. Do you not think I can protect you? Okay, we can go on our deep sea adventures tomorrow then. How about we spend the rest of today deep diving into these blankets and pillows? Yeah, that too. Oh wait, We nearly forgot about the hot chocolate. Oh, do I have something on my